Hey everyone, AC here, and it's time for a build. I'm going to try something a little bit different today and do a live build rather than a speed build. I'm also going to try something even more different and do a tiny home. This will be my first tiny home, and the goal is to make it a micro home if possible. We'll go with a tiny home if that is how it ends up, but I wanted to do a little bit of like a beach shack, sort of, but I also wanted to use a lot of the actual tiny home living items. I know they don't really scream beach shack, so it won't necessarily be a shack, just a beach tiny home. So first, and I want to make it a little bit of an interesting shape, but I also want to give it kind of oh dear. We may end up going with a tiny home because that's already 25 tiles. So what we may do, because I wanted to give it a deck as well, so I think we'll go with a tiny home rather than a micro home. And we'll do it this way. Have to see how it goes. Alright, so I think this may end up being our shape, because there's not much we can do. Well, let's see, we'll do 2 more tiles here just for some stairs, but that makes it 65. And I really want to keep it 64. So what we'll actually do is cut this out here to meet these walls. And we'll make that our little entrance into the house, and we'll put the little stairs there because I also want to raise the whole thing up and then put it on stilts. So I think that's what we're going to work with. I think that's the silhouette we're going to work with. So first thing we're going to do is put a roof on it. Now I'm trying to remember where the ladders are now. There we go. We're going to do a docking point because I'm going to give them a Alright, we've got it figured out. Well, that kind of messed up a little bit. It took a little bit of move objects and some fiddling, but we got the ladder. Alright, so I think I'm going to move it out just a little bit more. And of course, I'm recording, so there go the animals. There we go. I think that's a little bit better because the ladder goes out a little bit deeper into the ocean. Alright, I think that's perfect. So now, let's really quickly make it look great. I think I want to go with, not really a siding. I definitely want to use mostly island living and tiny home living. So I think I'm going to go with more of those items all the way around. So I think we're just going to very simple. Well, these stairs are proving a little bit cantankerous. And I think it's because I'm a little bit close to the water. So I think what I'm going to do now is try and scoot it back a little bit. Let's see what we can do about the stairs, because I even tried using move objects and it didn't really have any effect. Alright, I think our outside's totally done, except for obviously doors and windows. That is the next step. Alright, so I've placed a few doors and windows around, and the next thing I really want to do is figure out the interior layout of the space. because we can kind of do a combination living, kitchen, dining due to the Murphy bed, which I think is a great addition to this game. The one thing we really got to figure out, though, is where to put the bathroom and how small we can make the bathroom. And what I think I'm actually going to try and do with the bathroom is make it that 1x1 space that I've been seeing on a lot of people's channels these days. I'm getting some very strange error messages lately. I'm not entirely sure what to do about them. Alright, let's see if we can do this the way that I've seen. This will be my first time attempting this. There. I think that's how the 1x1 bathroom works. So I wonder if I can actually take it in, but I don't think you can have a door. So I think we'll leave it that way and actually just put a door on it. All right, so let's do a little bit of the interior. This I really like, the banana leaf, so I think we'll do that. Not over the whole, but I think we'll do it over like a feature wall type thing, because this whole area is going to be the living and bedroom space. And I'm wondering if the Murphy bed can fit in there and still be usable. We'll have to do a bit of a player test. I don't think it is because it is only 2 tiles, but we can definitely try it out. Or we can move the door. And we'll test that to see if that works. And we can put the bed here. No, that still won't work because the bed will keep held up here, so you won't be able to use the bathroom. I'll figure it out. I think we've got it. I think we have our shell done. Now we're gonna go in for the furnishing. I think this little space right here actually would be perfect for the kitchen, and we can use this outside part as the bedroom and living room area. So what we're gonna do is fight the camera. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick the island living countertop. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that I'm on stilts, why it's giving me such trouble. And I think we're actually going to go with a mini fridge from University. That way we can put a microwave on top. And technically this gives us a complete kitchen. Now there's no stove or anything like that, but it is a complete cookable area. But I'm wondering if I turn auto counters are on, if I can actually put a stove in there and right over here and make it work, and see if that'll become the corner counter like it should. Did not. So what if we actually move this down one and choose color we like. Put it where we want it, and then duplicate. Got auto counters on, so why auto countering? Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna switch the layout around just a little bit. There we go. That way they can use the sink in the bathroom for washing, and then they have plenty of space to prepare. And we have a fridge, a microwave, and a stove. Now it does go into the wall a little bit, and I've noticed this happens a lot. I'm wondering, does it happen, is it just me? Because it looks fine from this angle, but when you cut the wall, you can tell that the stove is in the wall. And I'm wondering, is it just me that that happens to, or is that a common occurrence in you guys' game? Please let me know if there's something that I can do to fix that, because it does get a little bit frustrating because it doesn't look quite as real as I feel that it should. Alright, so what we're going to do now is try and fit the Murphy bed. And I really don't want to get rid of this window, but I feel like we might need to. We're going to fit this in here, just like that. That's exactly where I want that to go. So I think what we may do is we may rethink our window situation and try and find some windows to put on either side. Alright, so I've gone with these windows and kind of flanked the couch and the Murphy bed. Go. We're on a good start, and I do think I like that. I like the light wood, the light wood color matches kind of the theme we've been going with, and I like the blue couch, though I'm not entirely sure it goes well with the green of the walls. But I think that may be what we go with anyway, because I mean I do think it looks nice, and I do definitely want that color wood. All right, we are well on our way. The one thing we are going to have a problem with is figuring out where to put the TV. Because of where I've placed the Murphy bed, there's really not a spot that I can use some of the combo television items. So I'd love to put the TV on top of here, but with the bathroom door there, I don't think that's going to work very well. So what I may do is a little bit of an adjustment. How does this look, you guys? So what I've done is just pulled the bathroom forward to make kind of a true galley type kitchen without having to move that door. And then I moved the door to this side so that the TV cabinet goes up against the wall. So now I think what we'll do is find a TV that goes well on top, which I think it's going to be this one. That TV fits absolutely perfect. And now we need to do a dining space, which I think I'm debating putting the dining space on the outside and just leaving this as the living room, maybe put a skill building object, a chair, and a bookcase inside, and then have the dining room outside with some lounge chairs. All right, so while we're here, let's get some of these tiny living items on our in our build here. I really do want to use as many of these as I can because it is a new pack and I really want to see what it has to offer. Hopefully that is usable. I will be player testing this before it goes up on the gallery. Now we're just going to go through to add just a couple of clutter items, nothing major, just to make it seem a little bit more lived in. Right, I think that actually covers the inside. I can't think of anything else we might need. We've got our bookshelf here, we've got a TV, a laptop, a kitchen, and our bathroom. Now I think we're going to focus on the outside. We've got our dining space out here, but I do want to add in a few lounge chairs. So then I think out in the ocean, we're going to go with an outrigger. think we'll go with the bright colors. I think that'll be great. Now over in the front, I do want to do a little bit out here, but I think what I'm going to do is create a bonfire. Because I know there's a really nice bonfire in Island Living. We'll do a bonfire over here. We'll even lay out some beach towels. So it's got a really nice beachy feel to it. This one up here just a little bit. So we know that the couple that lives here, or the person that lives here, they really love the beach. They really love to spend their time outdoors, maybe catching some fish. Floating in the water while enjoying their tiny little home. So I think that's gonna get us, guys. Oh, we have missed a spot. All right, so it's a little bit of an interesting roofing job, but I think it works. I think it works with what we've been trying to accomplish. So what do you say we get a sim in and start doing a little bit of testing? All right, everyone, this is Eliza Schaefer. She's a randomized sim that I made a while back just to go through and play or test my builds and be able to take some really nice screenshots for you guys. So she has moved into this house, and we're gonna go through and make sure everything is usable. Oh my, post box in the middle of the living room. Not where that's supposed to be. All right, so now we can move that. And we might actually change that. I did just realize I did forget about the box and a trash can. So let's take care of that right now. There we go. So I think inside we'll just do a simple white trash can. There we go. All right, so let's see if Eliza, my bad, can use the kitchen. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna just speed through her eating, and I wanna see if that sink in the bathroom is usable, because that's the real test here. That's the one thing that I've never done before, and I'm not 100% confident in it. The sink. All right, let's see if she can use the toilet. Okay, toilet is usable. Can you wash your hands? It does not appear that the washing of the hands is working. What about a shower? No shower either. All right, let's do a little bit of adjusting. Well, it looks like the toilet's the only thing that's working. So I think what we're going to do is do a little bit of editing, because I do have 3 tiles to spare. So I think we might change this up a little bit and make it a bigger bathroom. So let's do a test. All right, toilet is usable. That's usable. Can you shower? And we can shower. So it's not perfect, but it does work. So it is just, it's a 1 by 3. All right, so we need to get a mirror into the bathroom. And I figured we can just use the tiny living mirror. And I think that might be everything. But let's very quickly do a test to see if she can get into the water. All right. It's looking like everything is working, guys. But now that we've adjusted that bathroom, let's do a very quick roof adjustment. And I think that actually might be everything. I kind of do want to put a window on this side. Just because well, no I don't. I changed my mind. Because the door is open, so there is light that will get in from that side, and I think everything else is actually working out really great. I'm really super happy with it. So I think I'm gonna hold off a little bit and go take some screenshots, and I will have this uploaded onto the gallery. And I hope you guys enjoy my very first tiny home build. See you guys later. Bye now.